Yip, yip, yip. Hello, hello, hello. It's the last Monday in September. A week from tonight, we will have our September recognition. So y'all just make sure that you turn in your Spark page. Just next week is fine. I'm already getting a couple of them and I'm like, oh, they're not due yet. Y'all get another week to accumulate points. So you want to make sure you accumulate the points through the end of September. And we'll go through that again tonight. So you'll be able to see that. But so everybody's on. We're good. Everybody give me a thumbs up. You can hear me. We're good. Everybody can see. Okay. Well, Andrea, let's do this.
Woo woo! Okay, so we got a little bit of reco to do, just that is no points, just to allow you to have a win. So if you have been on this call for the entire month of September, since September 1st, or maybe you missed but you did watch it within 24 hours, go ahead and wave your hand. Let's see who we can recognize. Cecilia, Stacy, Amy, Laura.
Alice's dance.
Alice, okay, I don't see everybody there. Zulema, Alice, Joan, did you later? Okay, good, I didn't see you either. Okay, perfect, yay. For some reason, not everybody comes up on my gallery, so I have to like switch screens. All right.
Those who show up, go up.
Absolutely. All right, so we did not really set goals last week with the group, but if you made a goal and you achieved your own personal goal in the last 7 days, give yourself a big high five and let's celebrate you. Miss Amy, Miss Cecilia, Zulema, Joan, I love it. Laura with her cool pink hair. I love this. She is rocking it out. Okay, so let's keep moving on. And of course, last week we did something to talk about the power of just repetition. Repetition makes you feel more comfortable, and we really wanted you to feel more comfortable talking about your Mary Kay business, especially to people who may not know you or people who you haven't seen in a while. So we gave you some scripts, and our recommendation was 2 minutes a day. It didn't matter what time of day, but to get yourself into a habit really is all about finding it so stupid easy that you're talking to yourself while you're putting on your mascara, you're talking to yourself while you're showering, or maybe you're making coffee and you're practicing. So who did at least the 7 days, the whole week, actually, I'm just going with the whole thing. Who did practicing every day the whole week? Stacy, she boxered me. Laura did it too. I love it. Anybody else that I missed? I'll give a shout out. Dee said that she did it one day. I had heard from her. So yay to all of you who just tried. Keep it up. I think really the more you can just talk to yourself throughout the day and make it feel like it's just chit chat, you're going to start to talk about your Mary Kay, and it's going to be so just second nature. It's just so easy, and you book everywhere you go. So well done.
Okay. All right. So let's do some reco for the week. Next week, we do it for the week and the month. So let's do a little recognition.
Oh, Joe, I did forget to add your weekly goal right now in the chat box.
What?
So if everybody could add their weekly goal in the chat box. Sorry.
Well, hopefully we're going to inspire them with a weekly goal, but yeah, go ahead and give us your weekly goal. But if you don't know what it is, that's okay. We're going to give you one. Yeah. All right. So here we are, career path introductions. Amy did this last week. So Amy, you want to unmute and do this again for us? Tell us who our senior consultants are. And I did them in red because your next step is red jacket. And you guys could be in a red jacket before the end of September. It's just a matter of a mindset. So Amy, read those out for us, girlfriend.
We have Stacy Swallows, Kelly Joyner, Linda Voss, Jamie Bollier, Diana Murphy, Debbie Walter, Patty Palullo, Joan Teal, Kathy Nolan, Marina Toole, Kroger, Jules Scheib, Vicki Starwalt, Robin Blickman, Dee O'Brien, Alice Flowers, and Melanie Sabata.
Yeah, but you know what? We have a new one, Andrea. You have a new one, right?
She's not quite active, so she's not a senior yet, but that will be Tony or Leanne Mays very soon.
Well, no, and there was another one. Tony, is it Tony?
You mean Terry Ann? She is on Stacy's team, but she is qualified. So we are going to talk about her soon.
Okay, good. All right. So our red jackets. Do we have any red jackets on? Oh my gosh, where are the red jackets?
Well, now, Stacy, did you jump into Red Jacket this morning? Okay, soon. You got 2 active right now. Okay, gotcha.
You guys, come on. Red jacket commissions are bigger, prestige is higher. Let's do this. All right, and then team leader, Jackie Eisenman. And you know what? Jackie being a team leader is a result of work she did years ago. You guys, the work you do right now is going to pay off over and over and over and over and over and over again. How many of y'all have ever been in a job where they pay you for like that week or 2 weeks or that month, and then a year later they come back and go, Alice, you did such a good job last September. We want to pay you for that again. Because you are so amazing and you did such an amazing job that we're going to pay you for last September again. How many of y'all have had that happen? Yeah, okay. All right, let's go to our weekly reco. Now, I'm jumping through this because first off, I want to focus on our weekly reco, but Andrea's got some really cool stuff to share with you guys tonight, and I want to give her plenty of time and make sure that you guys get off in time. So get out your Spark form. Who's got their Spark form? My light was too bright and I killed it. Now it's like I'm kind of scary looking. Okay, so September month-end reco is next week. So again, you do not need to turn in your Spark form until it's actually going to be October, and I bet Stacy knows the answer to this. They won't be due until October 6th. Yeah. So
that's a Tuesday.
Yeah, you've got plenty of time, plenty of time. So here's your Spark form. Here are the prizes you can earn. And you know, if you close out your week on a Saturday or whatever, just go in, but just make sure on InTouch it has the proper date at the top for the week ending, and that way you get credit. So let's give you all some points. First off, you get 10 points for being on live tonight. If everybody breathing, I want you to check your pulse. Is everybody check your pulse? Yeah, okay. Give yourself 10 points. Or if you post your takeaway by tomorrow. And this is everybody who turned in their weekly accomplishment sheet. So Andrea, look at this list and make sure I didn't miss any of your peeps that aren't in my list. Christine, Amy, Donna, Jules, Zulema, Stacy, Jamie, Cecilia, and Joan. They all get 10 points.
Woo-hoo.
Perfect 10. Yep, Bo Derek knew what she was talking about, okay? How many new faces did you do this week? New faces. And we're going to talk about new. Oh, Amy got a new face. Amy got a new face. Zulema, I'm not seeing you. Who else? How many of y'all got new faces this week? New faces. All right. New faces will take you places. So give yourself 10 points for every new face. Our queen of sales, 700 plus week. Amy Pa, do not pause because she will speed by you. And we had second, third, and fourth place all had star weeks with over 300 in sales. But Amy, we want to hear from you. So I'm going to spotlight you. Now you are going to be the queen of everything. Wait.
Okay, so I think it's really important. Like there's some of those weeks where.
Hang on.
Hang
on. I did the wrong thing. Put your video back on, Amy.
There. Sorry. So some of us have weeks where we just don't feel like we're getting anywhere, but we're doing work. I had several of those in a row, but I was still contacting people for Zoom calls, even if they couldn't be on. So I think this is where consistency in applying what we're supposed to be doing. It may not pan off when we want it to that week, but this was really a result of consistent asking people to do something, consistently asking them to be on a call or saying, hey, like I'm doing a sale. And several of these people, even if they didn't respond, and a couple of this went back months. Okay. So I really just don't give up, because like, honestly, I had a guy who called me and he's like, hey, I dropped my wife's oil-free makeup remover and she's really pissed off at me. Do you have this? And so I said, yes. And by the way, and I gave him a gift certificate, and he bought for $50. I said, I have them in any increments, to get you out of the doghouse. And so gave her that and told her that I would give her, like $10 if she had guests join. But then reorders and on the go, it just fell into place. So I just have to say, girls, you can't give up and you have to keep trying, even if you're down for a 0. Just keep going. Just don't stop.
So Amy, you have a lot of customers, and I know you make wheels and deals with a lot of customers. Do you write down what you tell your different customers so you can keep track of what you've said to them?
Yes.
Okay.
It's always usually in a video or a video log. And if they don't take advantage of that offer that I ask for them, they pay full price when it comes due. So like one of the ladies, she went Christmas shopping, but she didn't get it at a discount because of the fact that she didn't take advantage of it in July. It's now September. So, I didn't give her that discount. I just gave her, there's an awesome product in there. It's gift wrapped. That's the discount.
Okay. Awesome.
Question. Video log. What does that mean? What do you mean by keeping track in a video log?
Like, I have a video that I took myself if I said something, so that I have like closure and like it's there. Either it's in a text I wrote myself, or, if it's not, just so you can go back and check it. If you have told them something you want to honor, and you honor whatever, but if they don't bite on it, then you're not obligated to give them that discount. At least I don't feel so.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree.
It's good. It's good. So one of the things that I want to encourage you guys to do is I want to encourage you to be thinking right now, just in your head, because I know y'all are taking notes. If somebody contacted you and they owned a direct sales business, what would get you excited to book a party with them? What would get you excited about having other people join you and expose them to this person? I want you to be thinking about that. Okay, just be thinking about that. All right. Okay. Well, I'm very proud too. Zulema came in second. She was our first runner-up. Almost 400 in sales. Christine had an over $300 week, and Jamie had over a $300 week. So very excited about these ladies. Consistency, guys. Consistency in working and just being blessed in your business. Now we have a tie. Tony Mays, that's who I was thinking of. Andrea?
Yes, she's Leanne Mays. But could we give 10 bonus points to those with star weeks that are on live?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What do you mean it's Leanne Mays?
Her name, it's in touch is Tony, but she goes by Leanne.
Is that correct?
Correct, that's correct.
So, unfortunately, I don't see these women on.
Mm-mm.
So they don't get their points. Okay, next. You got to show up to go up, or you just got to throw up. Okay, so we have all kinds of new people from all over the country. Guys, this is another great thing that we really need to be embracing is you can reach all over the country. You're not stuck and just working in your backyard anymore. And I'm going to tell y'all a secret, okay? This is being recorded, right? This is your secret. It is so much easier to talk to people you don't know. First off, they meet you as a Mary Kay consultant. They don't meet you as their cousin, their neighbor, the person they change their diapers, whatever. You represent Mary Kay to them. So be careful about that. Make sure your car is clean if you have a sticker on it. The other thing is, if they say no, you don't take it personally. because you're not going to see them at the ball field. You're not going to see them in church. You're not going to see them in Bible study. You're not going to see them walking down the street. They live in a whole nother state. There's this detached professionalism that you can have. That's why I love doing marketing shares with people who I don't know, because I can just talk to them and do the whole marketing share, and I don't have a history with them. They don't have a history with me. There's a mutual respect there. There's a distance there. So it's pretty cool. So you guys start reaching out. Ask your potential hostesses, who do you know in another state? I am playing Break a State all the month, all the way through the end of October, September, October. I'm playing Break a State. Break a State means you are looking for queens, Miss whatever, Miss Arkansas, Miss Texas, Miss Alabama, Miss New Hampshire, Miss Minnesota, Miss Nebraska, in other states. And so when someone's a hostess in another state, they get to rep that state. Pretty good, huh? A lot smarter than I look. Okay, let's go to, anybody do 3 + 3 + 3, 3 new faces and 3 marketing shares? Anybody working on that? Anybody trying to do that? Anybody thinking about that? Thinking about it. Okay, I like that you're thinking about it. Very good. All right, so you get 50 points when one of your new team members is Great Start qualified. They have up to 4 months to do that. And the rest of this we do at the end of the month. But I want to give a little reco to our firecrackers. We got firecrackers. Whoop, whoop. First off, let's start with your directors who are firecrackers. You guys love knowing that your directors are working. Don't you love that? I hope y'all love that, because we would never compete with you. We are not competing with you. We are not on the scoreboard with you, but we want you to know this isn't for recognition. This isn't so y'all will go, oh, you're so great. This is because we want you to know we are working. And if you're not watching us, if you're not local to us, you don't know what we're doing, but we are working. And Alice Flowers, bam, bam, bam. She is already a firecracker with 1,000 wholesale, which means the girl is selling like crazy. And Zulema, y'all know, you see her every week, okay? She is consistent with those sales. And look, her little shirt she has on there and the little shirt she has on tonight, she likes the stripes. She's our little stripe girl, all right? Love it. Okay, so this is what you get this month. Now, I want to tell you guys something. I got my bracelet and it snagged on something and broke. And so I called prize department and I said, can I buy another one because I can't fix it? And the lady said, that is not a problem at all, Joanna. You're consistent and we're just going to send you another one. And they sent me another one. That's how awesome our company is. Awesome. Okay. $600 wholesale. Look who's done it. This is who's already earned their bracelet. Jamie, Amy, Melissa, Naima, Davina, Sayonara, Akila, and Catherine already earned their bracelets. Yay. Amy, have you been wearing your bracelet? Zulema, you're wearing your bracelet? Amy, you're not, you're muted, honey.
No, I actually forgot. Sorry.
Right. Okay, it's okay. Oh, Andrea's got hers right there. I think she's just taking it out of the package. Yeah, she's just taking it out of the package. Because she is a firecracker.
But whoa, y'all should see this. It's, oh man, holy crow.
Beautiful.
You guys.
It is beautiful.
That is stunning. It's,
and I love how you can tighten them just by pulling that.
yeah, I love that.
It's so high-end jewelry to be able to do that. I love
this
it.
Is like, you guys, when you need a tennis bracelet for your gown, this would be, I mean, I could get away with this instead of, you know, all my diamonds.
You could. They're summer diamonds. They work until you earn the real ones.
Some are, some aren't. Not everybody knows that our summer diamonds are, some are, some aren't until you earn them, right, Joe?
Right. This is everybody who's an igniter. You guys need to be moving up to sparkler and firecracker. But here are our igniters. And then the rest of our points we will do at the end of the month. So let's go into announcements. So Andrea created this slide. I love this slide. So Andrea, talk about this a little bit.
I would be happy to. You guys, nothing is more exciting than new connections. Meeting people that are new, seeing through new eyes their experience when they try our products, when you're sharing with them about our company and they're like, oh my God, this company is amazing. That changes your whole energy state. And from there, you want to keep going. So we're giving you an amazing opportunity to take advantage of some of our collections that we have in our prize vault. And from now until October 15th, okay, when? Now
October 15th.
until October 15th. Thank you, Amy. The first to do 5 new faces. Now, this is not a, hey, I'm sitting at the soccer field and I just want to tell you I do Mary Kay and, oh, here's a lip gloss sample. We want you to actually do your beauty experience presentation, either live in person or virtually. It doesn't matter. You can even invite them to our events and that would count. But it has to be an actual presentation. And of course, 2 sharing appointments with your director following up or doing it with you. So the first to do them gets first dibs. And we're ready to give all of these prizes. I even have prizes I didn't take pictures of yet. I'll try to get those up. But we will put this picture on our Facebook page. And the first to do it has to post on Facebook underneath this and say, did it, and it will be time stamped. So you will get first dibs on the prizes. So who's excited just for fun? You know, new excitement, new prizes, new energy in their business. Anybody? Okay, good. So you might be thinking, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous because I don't know anybody. I've gone through my friends. I don't even know what to say. And so I just wrote down like something I would say. So I would think of people, and I do this every week. I write down people that I've smiled to and I really don't know them. Like maybe I know them as Cody's mom, but I've never talked to them about having a Mary Kay pampering. They know I'm with Mary Kay, or maybe it's somebody as a barista that I'm always very nice and thankful that she helped me, but I've never gone that next step. So this would be something that I would do. I would say like, hey, Teresa, I'm so excited. I'm in a huge challenge to pamper 15 impressive women virtually with a beauty experience. Now, there's no obligation whatsoever, but I need 15 fun and fabulous women to give me their opinion of our new fall products. Is there any way I couldn't count on you for my contest? Great. As a thank you for your opinion, at the end, you will get a $15 shopping spree from my website. Would Tuesday work or is Thursday better? And I would book with urgency with what we already have on the calendar. Any questions on that little script? No? Okay. Would y'all say yes? Yeah, you just got to find your fun. Some of y'all just need to practice a couple more times on your phone and then place the real phone call or bump into them. It's even better. Okay, Joe.
I love it. Okay. So this is what some of you guys are on target for earning right now. This is very exciting. July through December, you can earn this gorgeous necklace. This is one of Diane Menteply. She's one of our national sales directors. So right now we have Jamie, Zulema, Marcia, Elizabeth, Christine, Stacy, and then your directors are on target for this. So very exciting to get this gorgeous RJ Graziano necklace that we will be sporting. And then we are always working on your Power Start, your Perfect Start, your Power Start, your Perfect Start, your Power Start, your Power Start Plus. And you guys, this links right into your Power of 10. So it all layers. And when you're tracking all of it, when you open your notebook and you look at all your tracking sheets, you get to write the same things over and over. And these are what you earn prizes for. So this is how you build your charm bracelet with your Power Start, Perfect Start, Power Start Plus, and also with your medals. Where's our medals? Did I already pass our medals?
Yeah. You guys, I just want to clarify. I was reading that my goal is 15 faces, but for the challenge, it's only 5 new faces. Okay, just to clarify.
by the 15th. 5 faces by the 15th and 2 marketing shares. You guys, you could do that by September 30th. And then you can call me and go, I want this, or I want this. These earrings say Mary Kay. You can't get these anymore. This gold leaf necklace, gorgeous. This is a stunning dark stone. It's absolutely beautiful. Your checkbook, everybody's like, we don't use checkbooks anymore. Do you know you can put your business cards in here? You can put anything in here. You can put gift certificates in there. So much fun. And then Andrea, of course, has some awesome prizes as well. She has pretty rings. Okay, so here we are. You guys, if you're focusing on Star Consultant, especially consistent Star Consultant all year, you are looking at this prize form. And I have to tell you, these prizes are absolutely phenomenal. If I didn't already have a stationary bike from Mary Kay, I would want the stationary bike. But this, we actually saw this last year, and this luggage is absolutely gorgeous at the pearl level. But even at the sapphire level, how cute are these things? And then you can always get a Mary Kay voucher. So you have 2 days still in September. And you guys, we have virtual parties tomorrow night at 7 Eastern time and at 10 Eastern time. You might be thinking 10 Eastern time. Well, that's 7 o'clock Pacific time. So that's why we do those 2 different time frames. So let's finish strong in September. Don't give up. Okay. All right, Andrea, tell us a little bit about PCP and why is that important?
Well, this is just a reminder that your customers did receive their holiday and their fall PCP books in the mail in the last couple weeks. So now you are going to want to follow up with them. However, we have got a new lookbook that is the PCP for winter. So how Mary Kay does it is holiday comes out way before December, but then the winter comes out at the end of December, or sort of like, you know, wrapping up the holidays, we get into winter. And so the deadline for enrolling your customers is October 17. So that's coming up. Now, it is a wise investment. And if you have not understood why we take a 60-40 split instead of a 50-50 split, it's because Mary Kay did say this is such an important part of getting your customers to see your name, to see Mary Kay, to think of you instead of running to Ulta or ordering on any of the online sites. And so it's 70 cents per name. This is part of why your weekly accomplishment sheet, and when I did money management class, which is recorded and is at both Joanna's website and my Facebook units, money management teaches us to save a little bit so you can always, always, always pay that remainder 10%. 5% is for the PCP. And so that deadline is coming up, and it will give your customers the book with a sample, and they will be getting it in December. So that's when that ships out.
Okay, so I was going to show you guys how you enroll people in Preferred Customer Program because you may not quite get it. So let me get out of this. You know what, Andrea, I think you're going to have to do it. If you'll go to InTouch.
Sure. I can screen share.
Okay, so what you guys do is go to Mary Kay InTouch, and I think it's.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go ahead and do it.
Hold on, I was delayed there. So you go ahead, you talk and I'll follow.
Go into Business Tools and you go to Preferred Customer Program. Create, update customer list, and you just enroll right there. You follow the directions, you check off the ones you want to get it, and that's it. And you guys, I don't know if y'all know how much it costs to mail a letter right now, but 70 cents for them to get the lookbook in the mail, you cannot copy that. And with us having customers all over the country, this is awesome. So you check off who all you want done, you click on update, and then you just go to the checkout. And that's it. I would go in now Don't wait until the 17th. Go in now and make sure all your customers' addresses are correct. Kind of be thinking about who you want to send it to. And then we have a script that I'm going to be posting on Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page after our call, where we're basically going to get your customers excited about the fact that you're going to enroll them in a mailing. You want me to go ahead and give that, Dre?
Oh, was I going to do that part?
You can, yeah.
Okay. It sort of ties into the customer service. Can I just go ahead and roll with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. A couple things that I did write down before I give you the script, however, when you have your customer list, you might want to look at how many clients do you have that on a quarterly basis are spending over $100. Who here would love to have more customers every quarter reordering $100 or more? That's really what I would say is a Class A client, okay? Some people might call it a Cadillac client, but either way, I would put them as a Class A. Then I would look at my customers that are just maybe every maybe 2 times a year. They're ordering, they're not very consistent. That might be your Class B customer. Okay. And then you might have your Class A customer, which is just sort of, haphazard. Maybe you hear from them 9, 12 months, and it's just some, I need an eyeliner, it's not really a skincare client. So we're going to have and service all of those clients. But as you track, I mentioned a while ago in your My Customers, you can create tags. So if you go through, you can actually create a tag and categorize your customers so that when you have special events, you can send some only to your Class A VIPs. You have something else that would be to get people excited about starting a skincare, and that might be a Class B client. And then there's going to be the Class C that you just want to keep them engaged and maybe give them an opportunity to purchase one other product they've never tried. Okay. So that's that. I did want to share that since we pulled up our In Touch. But when we talk about the PCP, I was sharing with Joanna that I called a couple clients last week, and it was so much fun. Just reconnecting. It's been a busy summer. Many people have had craziness with school. And I said, Joe, I think we probably might need to talk about a real phone call is what made Mary Kay so special and what made all of us so strong with our business. And I know we have our email and we have our Facebook groups, but I want to encourage you to not just rely on communication through email or through the Facebook. When you can pick up the phone and you can just act like you're talking to your bestie. I literally envision, and I have to close my eyes when I'm talking with you guys here, but if I'm talking to somebody on the phone, I'm going to act like I'm talking to Joe, or I'm calling Stacy, like somebody who is just so close to me. I feel like I'm just me. So as you keep thinking of that, the more you can feel that you're talking to your bestie, you're going to develop such a strong bond that the loyalty will increase. Okay. And you will be able to develop a customer, even if she only purchased some kind of a glamour. You'll be able to create that trust where you can say later in the conversation, I'm just noticing you've never really tried or reordered your skincare. Do you mind telling me what was going on about that? So I want to tell you what I wrote down so that I don't get too far off script. And then Joe and I are just going to go back and forth with some of the ways that we've helped our customers. In those, we have had somebody say, well, I just wasn't that pleased, or yeah, I don't think so. Has anybody ever been afraid of that conversation, or maybe has experienced that kind of conversation? We're going to just go over some of the things that I've experienced, and guess what? We didn't melt. Like, we're still here and they're still our friends. It's going to be okay. But those are those big girl conversations that's going to elevate you from being just a hobby kind of girl to being a professional, because you're willing to listen and hopefully find a solution to your customers' concerns. So let's just say that you want to be proactive and you are following up with the current customers that received the fall or holiday lookbook that went out a couple weeks ago. I haven't gotten through my list. maybe you haven't either. So let's talk about that real quickly. So I'm not going to look at the camera just because I am much more natural when I am not looking. But if you're thinking, okay, what do I say? You don't want to call people and say, hey, what do you want to order? Just word of advice that probably won't help your sales. But if I am calling somebody, this is sort of what I would be saying. And I did write it down just to help you, and I will give you the script. Hey, Jen. Hey, how are you? It's Andrea. Hey, I'm doing my quarterly Mary Kay I love you calls, and I wanted to check in and share all the new Mary Kay, all the new fun things with Mary Kay. Do you have a minute? Yeah, okay, great. Hey, how are you? Yeah, how's work? Oh my gosh, how are the kids? Are you going crazy yet? Yeah, we're getting settled. I know, it's been a couple weeks of ridiculousness, but now that I'm settled, I'm finally getting back on the phone. I'm so sorry I was AWOL for a couple of weeks, but I really am excited to do a couple things. Okay, first of all, I want to make sure I have the correct home address because our winter 2021 Mary Kay lookbook is going to be sent to you soon. So let's just review that real quickly. Okay, I've got you down as, is that correct? Okay, perfect. Okay, great. So next, I am so super excited. We're having our holiday open house. So let's make sure that I can send you a guest invite. And my holiday open house is coming up. So let me ask you, do you want to receive an invite to come to the live party at my home? We're going to be, socially distancing, so you're okay. Or would a virtual party be better for you? Okay. Okay. Yep. You're taking care of your mom. Gotcha. Okay. So really concerned about being near people. That's why I love my virtual. So this is the deal with our virtual open house, every single friend from across the country. Okay. Now think about this. Who do you know who would absolutely love to shop from their seat and not their feet? I know you can be their Santa hero. So think about this. We are going to create a list of everyone who is busy, who needs a little extra Santa elf in their back pocket. And for every single person that comes to your virtual, you're going to get one item half off. That's anything you want to do. And there's no limit. As a hostess, that is part of your gift. So what works best for you? I'm starting them as of blank, and you find the date, okay? Great. Okay, wonderful. Now, I'm going to pause here. In my notes, it says, if she says virtual, I already just said that. So here's the deal. That's something I just wrote down. You can do whatever you want for your virtual hostess thing. Let's just say, because in my notes, I wrote down something. Okay, let me finish this. If she says yes, book it, send a confirmation, and ask for the names of all of her peeps that you're going to hold it virtually. So you're coaching that, okay? So that'll be a different conversation if you don't know what coaching is. But let's just say she says, no thanks, or she's hesitant, okay? Anybody ever feel like I've had that, I got tongue-tied? Okay, so here's some things that I'm just going to go off the cuff, but I also wrote some things down. Oh my gosh. So the last time, because I noticed, Cindy, that it's been like 9 months since you ordered that repair. You said you weren't very happy with it. Okay. So do you mind if I ask a couple questions? I really want to make sure that I can be so professional and make sure that I either solve the problem, because we have 100% lifetime. Did you know that? Lifetime guarantee? Like, don't ever worry. You should have definitely told me about this because we can just swap it out. So let's talk about the first part, the cleanser. Was there anything about that product that you weren't happy with? Oh, you loved it. Oh, you're still using it. Okay, great. That's wonderful. Good skincare is all about every morning and every night. So good. Glad to hear that. So the lifting serum. Oh, it ran out way too fast. Yes, it does. And we always tell people that it's like liquid gold. And so it is something you want to put on with moist fingers because it'll spread more, but that's really the magic sauce in the whole repair line. So I can understand why you might not feel like it was working, because if you it's like making a really good cake. If you happen to skimp on one of the ingredients, it might look good with a lot of icing, but it will taste horrible, right? And I can understand why you're not that thrilled about it. I tell you what, we have our guarantee, and you said that there's still some left in the moisturizer. Is there any reason why I couldn't swing by? We can find something else and make sure that you are happy because you have a in-store credit. Would that be something we could do? Awesome. Do you want to do that virtually since you mentioned your mom? Let's do that this week. And I'll show you some of the new holiday stuff and we'll get more excited about your party. Okay, wonderful. Okay, and again, don't ever hesitate. If you try something, we have a 100% guarantee. So I'm going to follow up with you. And that's why I do my I love you calls, because I just want to make sure that you're never tempted when you're in Target. You're never tempted when the Amazon pops up on your Facebook, that you think of me, because you'll get more back as one of my loyal clients. Okay, good. Well, I look forward to popping over. We'll just take about 15, 20 minutes on Thursday morning. Okay, good. Okay, take care. Bye. I thought I was really having a conversation. I got so into that. So I was trying in my mind to play all these scenarios. Sometimes we're so afraid, what if she doesn't like it? You guys, not everybody's going to like everything. It's not, I didn't make it. It's not like I was in the kitchen cooking it up and now I'm going to cry. But I think that if you're just honest about taking it to a professional level and see what, maybe there could be a solution. I don't know, who here heard something that they might have a question or want to talk about? Anybody doing customer calls in person? Okay, everybody's muted. Okay.
I think you did an awesome job. I think that's really pertinent to something that everybody is going to go into at some point, and they really need to know how to handle that situation. So I think that was warranted. Thank you.
Oh, good. Yeah, I did not really have a script for that one, but you just sort of, I mean, Joe's the pro at it. I just listened to her for a long time. But you'll never know what to say if you don't try to do the follow-up calls. And I feel like when I'm talking to somebody, I always connect first with them as human beings. And then I say, okay, girl, it's Mary Kay time. We got to get you head to toe. Where have you seen a commercial, or you're getting frustrated? It's been a while. So let's talk about, what's going on with your skin. A lot of times they'll say makeup, but then you keep talking and then you bring them back to, okay, concealer, that'll help. But you know what? You haven't really ordered an eye cream. Have you been using something? I think that might be the real issue. And then on top of the eye cream, your concealer is going to look much more natural. Okay, we got the eye cream. Let's see, what other hydrating products? Now you're.
Something else you guys really, really, really have got to put on your list of things to do. When someone starts on the skincare, have them take a good naked face before picture. And then take it 2 weeks later and 30 days later. Because sometimes the changes happen so subtly and so slowly that they don't realize the changes are happening. This is not a get rich quick. This is not a overnight flash in the pan product. And I tell them that, I'm like, it's going to take 30 days because every 3 days new skin cells form underneath the old skin cells. And it takes a full 30 days for your skin cells to rejuvenate, especially if you are really focused on turning over those skin cells. And so there is something coming that Andrea and I know about and directors know about. There's something coming, and you guys are going to want to have as many customers as possible on the skincare and loyal to you as you can possibly have. I would shoot for 100 skincare customers by December 31st. And share that goal with people. Share that goal. Say, I'm going for what we call a grand, which in Mary Kay, a grand is 100. And I'm going for a grand amount of customers. How can you support me in that goal? So, and I know Andrea made that look so easy, but what she did was she responded to what the person was saying. And y'all, it is so important that when you're listening to people, that you listen to what they're saying and don't be thinking about the next thing you want to say. Because they'll figure it out very quickly. And so when you say, wow, you know, I feel bad, Joan, that you're going through those struggles right now with your parents. I was going to talk to you about doing a Mary Kay virtual open house with some of your girlfriends, but you know what? I think I'll save that conversation for another day. And right now, I just want you to know that I'll be thinking of you and praying for you. And if there's anything I can do to support you or walk alongside you, let me know. And we'll have the Mary Kay conversation another day. I cannot tell y'all how many times the person has said, well, no, let's have the Mary Kay conversation now.
People can handle more than we sometimes give them credit for.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joe, even though I just booked that conversation, I booked a holiday open house. Why don't you talk a little bit about a holiday open house that you have and how you're going to do virtually?
Okay, so what I'm doing is, for the first time in several years, I'm actually going to do an open house because I have 2 weekends in a row that my husband's traveling in October. So we're going to do one physically here and then one virtually. And what I'm doing is I'm just letting my customers know, where is your comfort level? Are you good with having a private appointment in my home? Are you better having a virtual appointment where I can kind of show you what I've got going on and you can purchase that way? Or would you like to come with some girlfriends and get hostess credit? So Andrea's going to show you, she's got her beautiful box there set up. And, you know, I'll tell you what I use is I just use a pink box because I'm a simple girl. But she's got everything set up right there where you always want to have the product not wrapped and then the product wrapped so they can see what the product actually is and then see it wrapped. And we've got that on the Shite Family Superstars Facebook page, some examples there. But you've got to start talking to people now. Andrea got spurred on to inspirational level when she got a email from her wine person who said, let's start talking about Christmas gifts and holiday gifts. And so people are thinking about it already. They really are. And they're going to send their dollars to Amazon and online shopping and stuff like that. And you guys, those dollars can be in your pocket. So you've got to plant the seeds now. You've got to call them, email them, text them, say, you know, stop the madness, support a local business, support your local economy, support a small business, and let me, you know, trust me this one time with your gift service, and I promise everyone will be so excited. Because guys, in every one of the gifts that I do in my gift service, I always give them a gift certificate so that they will contact me in January. Okay, Andrea, you want to show a couple of things and then I want to wrap it up with a little bit of inspirational.
Yes. I had also that video from Mary Kay. Can I show that?
Yeah.
Gonna put us over.
Chat, hang on. Stacy said, I brought my basket to my facial this weekend and she bought 5 mask sets. Always have it with you. So y'all, that mad about masking, when you show that and they see it's only 25, it is so stinking cute, but you've got to show it. Again, one wrapped, one not wrapped. Stacy, was it wrapped? Were yours wrapped or just in a basket? Just in a basket. I love it. Simplicity. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that.
I didn't have enough with me. I told her I'd order them, wrap them, and bring them back. She said, no, don't bother. So she didn't even want them wrapped.
I love it. Thank you.
I'll do the video. So y'all, I'll post the video. There's a really great video. I want to give you a couple of steps. Okay, so this is what you want to do first. The first thing you want to do is you want to put an email together. Now, I told my unit that I would work on it over the weekend and I would give you a mock email with an attachment that you can send to your clients. I just found this wonderful video, so you can do all of the above and you do not have to create it from scratch, but I did not get a chance this weekend. So if you will give me till tomorrow, I will get that out. Now that's step one. I would recommend you email first. Hey, if you haven't thought about the holidays, this is something that I have to offer as a service. Then number two, you are going to call every single person you emailed, because then you're able to say, hey, I'm doing my I love you calls. Did you see the email? Okay, well, good, because I want to make sure we get our holiday appointment set together. Do you want to do a virtual party? Notice how we just assume virtual party, or do you want to come to my backyard, or you can, have it in your house and bring a friend or two. So you can decide if you're going to do in person or virtual. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is with the same presentation, don't give up on businesses. This is exactly where what I put together for your email, you want to print with color and email the business if you have their email, or walk in and give a packet to the owner or the manager. I would say to the owner, via the manager, because that's a huge market for sales, and you'll be working that up until probably Thanksgiving time, because by then they've made their decisions. Okay, now as we talk about holiday sales and we talk about these kind of bookings, keep it simple, and when you get your next Mary Kay order, save the box. This is the same box I have used for 5 years. I keep it pretty nice. I used packaging tape, and I kept it gold just because then on the inside, I am going to even make this more special as we get some of my holiday stuff out. I'll put a little greenery, maybe a little fake Christmas tree. And this is what I will bring to people who want to do a Santa stop by. So we're going to have that conversation later. We'll talk more about it, but I want you to start getting prepared. And the biggest thing is our holiday products will sell out. So get what you need, maybe get more than you need, and then be prepared by saving a box, getting some nice wrapping paper, and then, have it where you can put in, I'll go back a little bit, some of the visuals. Last but not least, you can print off some of these. This is one of those acrylic stands, so that when you have your parties, even if it's virtual. Oh, this is what I wanted to leave you with. Okay, every single time you're doing an appointment, you guys, whether it's a one-on-one virtual, you're going through item by item. You're getting excited about stocking stuffer ideas. You're talking about teacher gifts. Even if it is virtual, we want to thank them for all that they're doing. You are being the consultant. You're giving ideas. That's what a consultant is. You're guiding and basically guiding and giving a mentorship to your client. So you want to make sure that as you practice this with person after person, that's why we become so confident when we are face-to-face or we're doing a party. It's because it's repetition, repetition, repetition. Okay, Joe, thank you so much.
All right, that's awesome. So we'll have all of that. We'll have the pictures of the prizes you guys can earn for having your 5 new appointments and your 2 marketing shares by the 15th, although I think y'all could do it sooner than that. And we'll have all that on the Facebook page. But I wanted to end tonight. I was just so inspired yesterday with our pastor in church. And when he was talking about this, I shared it with my unit last hour. But, so many times we are like, okay, if God wants me to succeed in Mary Kay, he'll bring me the customers. If God wants me to do this, he'll bring it to me. And I think that we misconstrue that because over and over and over, it says biblically that the work we do will be blessed. Not the inactivity will be blessed. Not the wishes will be blessed. Not the dreams will be blessed. The activity will be blessed. And so just like Alice, when you show up at White House Black Market and you're helping somebody, that activity is blessed because someone buys from you. And unfortunately, they're not buying from you, they're buying from the store. Zulema is making a beautiful cake for someone, and that activity is blessed. But if she just sat back and said, well, will the cake just appear? No, you have to create that. It's all about that work. And Joan in her nursing, she goes and she works all night long, every night. And that work is blessed. And so, guys, when you're thinking about your Mary Kay business, I want you to put it in the same perspective. That if you want something to grow, then get up and plant something. You can't just look out at your yard and go, I want flowers, I want tomatoes, I want beautiful things to grow. You actually have to go out and till the soil and plant the seed and water it, right? And then you get the blessings of the return. And so I think so many times we get discouraged and we get down on ourselves because we're not seeing that thing coming to fruition. We don't see that rose blooming. We don't see those customers coming to us. But this is where we must keep the faith, because faith is not things seen, it's things unseen. And what is going on behind the scenes, you have no idea. And I can't tell y'all how many times I've had someone email me or text me or go on my website and say, oh yeah, this lady told me about you. She bought a lipstick 3 years ago and I want to get the Volume Firm set. And I'm like, okay, it will be blessed. So stay the course, and be consistent, and do it knowing that you're having fun, that you're making money, and that you're achieving your dreams and your goals, but that you have a partner that will never let you down. Never let you down. So there are some verses I'd really love for you guys to look up. Hebrews 4:16, Matthew 7:7, Luke 6:38, 2 Kings 7:4-5. If I do the activity, will the activity be blessed? And you have to have faith that it will be, because you've seen it in your past. You've seen activity be blessed tenfold, hundredfold. Like, oh my gosh, I spent an hour with that customer and she's reordered and reordered and reordered and reordered, and you get paid for that time over and over and over and over again. And so I just want to encourage y'all and let you know that Andrea and I have been doing this long enough to know that it works. Stay the course. Set some goals. When we give y'all these goals of, book 10 appointments for October by the 5th of October, focus on 5 new faces and 2 marketing shares to be done by the 15th, and you're going to get one of these beautiful prizes. We don't just do this to blow smoke up your skirts. We do it because you are going to see the activity, and then the activity is going to be blessed. And that's all we can do at this point. Do the activity and just ask that the activity be blessed. And use us. We want you to use us, okay? We want you to call us and say, do this marketing share, do this, look at her. She's putting stuff up already, okay? But focus on that, how we can support you. We know you can do it on your own, but how can we support you? Now, real quick, I want to end with Zulema. Can you tell them real quick about your contour party you're going to do? Wait, I didn't see your, oh, she said next time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she'll talk about it next time, but she's doing these contour parties, and I'm like, you have to stream them on Facebook so everybody sees. She goes, it's in Spanish. I go, I don't care, we can follow it. I can figure it out. I don't even need subtitles, just show it. So I'm encouraging her to stream those on Facebook so that we'll all see it. And y'all are all part of her group anyway. So we will be watching for those amazing videos. So you guys, do you know your goal? Have you set your intentions? Do you know what you're going to do as soon as you hang up? You're going to write down those names of people you're going to call. If it's too late tonight, you're going to call them first thing in the morning. Say, oh my gosh, I am so fired up. I'm in a challenge to talk to 5 sharp women and schedule them for a virtual or face-to-face makeover to be held by October 15th. Will you please support me in this challenge? I'm going to win a beautiful piece of jewelry. Yeah. And then she'll go, what do I get? And you go, nothing, but you get to support me in my goal. My jewelry, you go, oh, those are so pretty. And they'll laugh, right? Okay, if you can get people to support your goal and to laugh with you, you're golden. Okay? All right, we'll see y'all next week. Y'all have an amazing